Wow. What a result that is in terms of the Premier League. FPL, it was a bit mid, wasn't it, to be honest? Arsenal not keeping that clean sheet in the end. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the knee-jerk reaction. Of course, there's two games that still yet to be played in Game Week 24, or should I say double Game Week 24. But as of right now, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well, as you probably guessed from the title. We are 26k, so we're probably on course for another green arrow, unless something absolutely goes wrong in the double game week, the second game. But overall, it's been a really, really good game week for me on a whole, and we'll see my team in a second. Of course, I want to know how you guys have done this week. Get your scores into the chat. Of course, there is a poll as well. Get your votes in for that one. Let me know how you have got on this week. Of course, we're going to be talking about what the plan is for double game week 25. Of course, which teams will be doubling, and of course, when we will find out about all of those doubles, and talking through my team as well and my transfer plans, like I said, as we are starting to head into some pretty new territory for me, to be honest. I've never ever been this good at FPL, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot, to say the least. So hopefully we can continue that trend and yeah, start getting ourselves back in the right direction. 106 says Kazim with 6 players left to go. Sorry, 103 with 6 players left to go. Very, very nice. 84 players with 5 left to go. Still a lot of work to do there, but definitely something that can be improved on that one. Andy says, think Arsenal could beat Newcastle in the cup, and then the fable with Chelsea. Yeah. That is a very big possibility after that strong result. Newcastle looked absolutely shocking as well. But yeah, lots of stuff that could potentially happen over the next few days. It's going to be interesting to see, isn't it? It really, really is. Let me show you guys how I've got on then for this game week. As you can see, it's going pretty well again so far. We're on a green arrow right now. Of course, we still have another game for Trent, Salah, Pickford, and we do have the assistant manager chip active as well with Arnie slot on that one. I think, you know, Fantasy Football Hub should get that added somewhere as well, because it's currently not. But hopefully they'll get it added pretty soon. Of course, we've got Cole Palmer as well still to play tomorrow. However, I think his rank increase is pretty minimal, to say the least. Of course, the big boy for today was Munoz with the clean sheet, assist, and 2 bonus. I honestly couldn't believe that when he went for on goal. That second half performance from him as well. He was literally just basically playing up front, wasn't he? He was pretty much just playing up front, so it was great. It was great to see. Ozin says 92 with 5 to play, triple Salah. Okay, you can pull it back, like triple Salah. If he goes off again, why not? Why not? Let me know what scores you guys have been getting this week. Obviously, we've got new people flying in the chat as well. Let me know how you got on this game week, guys. I'm really, really interested to see what everybody's scores were for this game week. Of course, any questions you do have as well about about the upcoming game week for game week 25 as well, get them in. We'll try to answer as many as we possibly can in today's stream. Save the transfer. I got Rodgers, even though there's no double game week yet. Ipswich is still a decent one. Yet Villa, the Champions League hangover. I spoke about it in the preview stream. I said that they've got a really poor record. We compared it to an analogy with Sydney Sweeney in it, and it was correct. Munoz was absolutely incredible. Honestly, Saturday evening, I was questioning, why did I bench Aina? Now I know why I benched Aina. Harry's on 93 points as well. Decent. How about Wood for the next 5 game weeks? I'd probably keep him for the next 3 weeks. I don't think there's a striker in the game that I'm absolutely desperate to replace him with. Maybe Watkins if he gets the double, but I'd probably be more tempted maybe with Isak. But it's a tough one, that one next week. It is a tough one. Which way do I go with that one? But yeah, I'd probably keep Wood for the next few weeks. If I've got him, I'm just going to keep him. He's so highly owned that if he does anything, it kind of destroys you a little bit, doesn't it? Hoping for a Moyes win, draw, or clean sheet. Yeah, if Everton get anything out of that game, of course the Moyes owners are going to be laughing. Yeah, Moyes has got the slight advantage for right now. Obviously, if he gets something out of that game, fair enough. But I guess it is what it is. You know what I mean? We took the gamble. We went with Slot. We took the -4, but hey ho, we're still out ahead just about. But yeah, definitely Moyes and Gakpo, that one probably would have won out. Welcome to the chat as well, Jake. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thoughts on a sneaky Richarlison punt? I thought he looked dead on his legs today. Wouldn't go near him. The Spurs player that interests me the most is going to be Son. He's the one for me that is going to interest me the most, because if they beat Liverpool or progress through to the next round, they'll have the double of Fulham and... Who's the other one they've got? Who's the other fixture they've got? Someone please remind me. Fulham and someone. I've got it somewhere here. But yeah, I'm tempted with him because they've also got Ipswich the following week. And obviously Liverpool then would have no double. It would give me a double game week player that I feel could go out there and go big as well. So I'm tempted to see what happens. Obviously we've got to see what happens. Best double Bournemouth midfielders, you're probably looking at Otara, Semenyo, and of course Kluivert. My favourite is going to be Kluivert. Mickey Moore needs to get himself down the gym. He got pushed off the ball so many times today. I played AM on slot, but part of me wants them to lose so I can go to Silver. Fair. Silver will have that potential for table bonus as well. 109 points with 4 left to play. I like that, bro. You're doing well. Keep it up. United. We are back, baby. Yeah, that was a fun result. I love watching United lose. It's one of my favourite things to do. Yeah, Liverpool might not have the double game week. We'll talk about the potential doubles and how that's all going to fall. Right. Semenyo is a massive troll. There's no even like a bit of a troll. He is genuinely a massive troll. Is Semenyo? I can't lie on that one. He is a massive troll. Genuinely. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Keep your questions coming in. Keep your scores coming in as well. Munoz was on my bench. Oh, bro, I feel for you with that one. I feel though it is one of those fixtures where, on paper, away at Old Trafford, they've been a little bit better recently. I mean, mine was pure just, I think, a little bit of luck, to be honest. I mean, I was kicking myself yesterday, like, why did I not play Aina? There's why. Nottingham Forest defenders, yeah, I probably wouldn't touch any of them for the next few weeks. Their fixtures tail off a cliff. Do you think Wood to Watkins, if they get the double, is a good play until 29? Yep, especially if you're maybe going to free hit in 29. I think you could keep Chris Wood, but yeah, definitely an option if Villa get that double to go to Watkins. That could be a decent option. Ipswich is just for the Ipswich game alone. Then you factor in maybe he's going to get, like, if he scores a goal, great. Even if he doesn't score a goal, he's probably going to still pick up some points, isn't he? So you're not complaining too much about it. But it is what it is, I guess. What's my plan with Isak? Yeah, we'll talk through my transfers in a second. Let's just obviously dive into the potential double game weeks. So if people aren't aware what is actually going to be happening. So the double game week news, if Liverpool get to the EFL Cup final, so if they beat Spurs, they will double in game week 25 alongside Villa. So Villa would have Ipswich and Liverpool. And if Spurs were to win and obviously progress, they've already got that one advantage, then they would face Fulham. And who's the other team? Manchester United. So a pretty decent double, I think, considering the form that United and the performance that they put in today. And Fulham is a pretty decent double as well, especially for table match. Marco Silva at Forest could also potentially get something out of the Tottenham game as well. So definitely an interesting double. However, if Arsenal overcome a 2-0 deficit, they will double. Same with Chelsea. So Leicester and Chelsea, pretty good double. Or you'd have Chelsea doubling with Brighton and Arsenal. Not bad. Not a bad double, but we're going to have to wait and see on that one because obviously there's a lot of uphill work for Arsenal to do to come back from 2-0. However, Newcastle was shoddy at the weekend, and then you've got to factor in, you know, Arsenal look really, really good today. Make sure you are liking today's stream, guys. It does push it out to more people, and that is exactly what we want with today's stream. Of course, we'll be answering your guys' questions. Let me know how you've got on. Tom, on a scale of 1 to transforming into DCL, how stupid was I transferred out Woodford and Die? I get it a little bit because of the double game week. He still could redeem himself. If he gets a hat-trick at home against Liverpool, why not? Why not? Tom, would you consider changing your ass man even if Liverpool double? I don't think I would. I think I'd just stick with Arnie Slot. I took a -4 to get him in, so I'm not going to kind of take any further hits to go and do it. How would you order Kluivert, Semenyo and Dango? I would have it in the exact same order you've got it there. Kluivert because of his penalty appeal. I think that's just such a big asset to go for. Semenyo gets a lot of volume in terms of shots, but however just sometimes doesn't have that attacking output and could be very frustrating. Dango is an out of position, basically midfielder playing up front. All of them have their own advantages, unique that they are, but I think with the way that the Premier League works and the way that this game works, penalties for me is the biggest draw, so I would rank Kluivert at number 1. Yeah, the Arsenal one is around 20% likely to happen, but it's not out of the realms of possibility that they could get it. It genuinely is not out of the realms of possibility that Arsenal could get themselves a double game week, which is ridiculous to think, but it's not. It's not out the realms of possibility. Could very, very easily happen. Best manager if I were to play it next week. I mean, it depends who obviously progresses. Like Liverpool slot, yeah, great. If you're looking for the table bonus, probably maybe Villa or Fulham. They're probably the other two that I go for. Again, it depends on your budget. Depends. We're still, like, there's so many ifs and buts about next week. Well, not next week, but next game week. Even though it's not even happened. Like, it's only, what, 14, 15 days away? We could have a completely different landscape. If Arsenal win that game, then they double. That could completely change the entire landscape for the game. Because I don't have any Arsenal players. And I would be absolutely dying to get an Arsenal player in this team. Isak could become Havertz. Trent could become Gabriel. I'd want, at least 1 or 2 Arsenal players because they are a very, very good side. 72 with 7 to go. A lot of work to do there, Josh, but hopefully it all works out good for you, mate. Selsar or Diblin for Kluivert. Saw blanks in 29, however, Diblin doesn't. Yeah, the thing is with the 29 is I definitely feel it opens the door a lot more up now for a free hit with these games going into game week 25. It now means that we're probably only going to have 1 game in 36, a bigger potentially double in 33. So we're actually probably looking better for a free hit 29 in my opinion right now. I mean, if you're trying to hold rank and Liverpool progress, then yeah, definitely. Emery could be the nice one, though, with a decent game first one up. Yeah, definitely so. Definitely so. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Let me know if you've got any about your teams. As you can see, we're doing pretty well. Let's just put it that way. We're doing pretty well at the moment. We've got absolutely no complaints about where we are right now. Don't own Vissa or Mbeumo this week. Feel like I've dodged a bullet. They didn't look very good today. Vissa did have quite a few opportunities. He had one that I think briefly skimmed the bar. But yeah, overall, I think like the next few weeks we'll see a bit more out of them. It was annoying. They can't do it every single week, but they'll be back. Don't worry about it. Yep, great point there as well, mate. It is worth holding on to any transfers you got. The next game is not till Valentine's Day. So yeah, there's a lot of time. I'd go for a doubler. I wouldn't go for a single week manager next week. Not Madueke, no. Out of all the Chelsea players, I would probably only want maybe like Palmer, Jackson, but I really wouldn't want him. And then maybe like a Chalobah at 4.4 could be a great little cheap defender pickup. Outside of that, I am not interested in sort of any of the players. Not for me, anyway. Start Huijsen or Munoz next week? I think you've got to start Huijsen, haven't you? Southampton, great fixture. By the way, guys, let's see if we can get some more likes on today's stream. It would be massively appreciated by me. It does push more people to the stream and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I get it. But if you look at some of the fixtures that are going to be there, like Forest play Ipswich, I think City have a pretty decent fixture in 29, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So having City players in there, when for most of our teams we won't have them, feels like probably the right use of that free hit chip. And like I said, we're going to probably only get maybe one double game week, potentially two. It depends how far Crystal Palace and Newcastle progress in the FA Cup. If they don't progress very far, that could just get rammed into 33, and we might only have one more double game week after this one. If Arsenal get through and double next week, are you more likely to free hit in 29? I think I'm quite likely to free hit in 29, regardless of whatever really happens, to be honest. Like I said, because of this rearrangement and now the fixtures going into this week, so the original blank game week 29 games, probably people were looking at 33 or 36. Now they've gone into 25. It means there's only the Newcastle Palace game that can go into 33 or 36. So, yeah, I think I'm more leaning towards it. My plan is Isak to Vissa next week and then play my manager chip. Fair. I think I probably would rather go for a double game week player, though, in my opinion. Jamie's in the chat. I hope you're doing well, mate. He says, let's go. What's up, Tom? I have 101 points so far. Very nice, my friend. Great work. Mateta to fit Watkins, a good play. If not, play one of Mateta or Ahmad. I'd play Mateta. I think Ahmad was poor today. United have been very, very poor in front of goal. What will you do in 34 if you free hit in 29? It's a massive blank, though. Like, this is what the case was in 29 last season when it was a huge blank and there was like no good games on. So I just build my transfers. So my plan would be wildcard in 30, get a team set for the bench boost and roll free transfers into that. I'm probably going to be taking a couple transfers in anyway. So we probably could go into game week 34 with around maybe 4 to 5 transfers. If we then went in with that, with 4 to 5 free transfers, I feel we'd be in a pretty decent position to then obviously manage. Maybe a -4 could be the play, but it's such a big blank that I don't think the free hit is going to be useful enough for it. Should I sell Mateta to Watkins? I would only do that move if we get the Villa double game week confirmed. Pep Moisiola doing the business. Hey, the people that went for Moyes, fair play, it's paid off so far. If they can get something out of that Liverpool game, you are laughing. Genuinely, you're laughing. No, 34 is the bigger blank. 34 is going to be the bigger blank because of the FA Cup games. Or at least that's what Ben Crellin said. Maybe Ben's lying. Ben, are you lying? Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Any that you do have. Of course, there will be a video dropping after today's stream. So, yeah, get yourself ready and rearing for that one. Assman Moyes all the way. I love it, bro. I love it. Let's have a look how my team is looking then for the upcoming game week. So this is it before any transfers. Of course, obviously, maybe we'll see what the situation is with Trent. But obviously, we've got a long time to play before the deadline for that one. But this is how the team would probably line up without any free transfers in mind. Of course, this is before all the double game week fixtures do go in. If we head over to fpl.team, this is how it would look with the doubles in play, with the kind of the favorited bracket going through. So this would be Liverpool winning, and it would be Arsenal not winning. So this is how it would look for that week. So we'd have Slot as the manager, keep him. We'd have Konza and Rodgers. We'd have Trent and Salah from Liverpool as well. My plan would probably be Isak to Watkins to get the third triple up of Villa players. So it'd probably be something like this. Watkins. And we'd probably play like this. We'd use our one transfer that week to do that. And I'd be pretty happy with the team. Then we'd go into this week, 26. We could just play Ahmad there. And I probably would just slot in one of Hall or Aina for this fixture. Probably maybe use our free transfer on getting a different manager in. Then we go into 27. Obviously, we don't have the assistant manager active anymore, so that would go out the window. Bye. But again, the team would still be in a pretty decent place because we could just drop the Palace players in here. The Villa players, sorry, in here. As so. And we'd be pretty decent to go again. We probably would just captain Son in that week as well, I reckon. Jesus Christ, Sean, what are you doing? Like, my flatmate is just absolutely battering a spoon. Moron. But, yeah, so that's probably the way we'd go with that one. Still battering the spoon. Don't know what he's doing with it. But yeah, that's my plan at the moment. Let me know what you think about it. Rashford could be a pick for a new Villa player. I'm not going anywhere near Marcus Rashford, I tell you that for now. I don't like transfers. Am I not tempted to bring any Bournemouth? I don't have a clear way to do it. And, I mean, probably the only player would be Ahmad to Cliver would be the only way I'd do it. But with Ahmad having Ipswich and in 27, I'm not 100% convinced it's maybe the right move. Yeah, let's see what happens with Watkins as well. I know he was obviously flagged and went off early and stuff like that, but let's wait and see. Obviously, there's a long time before this this next round as well. Is battering a spoon? It isn't. It isn't. If I wanted to use one of those, I'd say like, oh, he's polishing the trumpet. He's cleaning his trophies. They're those sort of ones. This is him just battering a spoon against the pan or something. I don't know what he's doing. Hi Tom, my original transfer plan before the announcement of Double Game Week 25 was Gordon to Cliver. Gordon's price is estimated to drop tonight and Clivert to rise. Should I proceed or should I wait till the results? I would wait till the results. This is going to be my big advice. You might have to suck up a few potential price increases this week or price drops. But overall, you're going to be in a better place when you've got that information. You are probably going to kick yourself if you went for that and, you know, Clivert picks up an injury in an FA Cup game on Saturday against Everton. Or, yeah, because that's the thing. It's not only you just waiting for the announcement of the double game weeks. There's also FA Cup games where some of these players will be playing as well. Choking the chicken is another good one. Bashing the bishop. Nice. Do keep your euphemisms coming in for you-know-what. Best three Villa and Spurs assets. Villa would probably be the three that are on screen right now. Watkins, Rodgers, Konza. You could also throw Digne in there at the back. In terms of Spurs, I would probably say you'd have Son, Kulusevski. I don't think there is a third. I think that's probably it. Captaining his Wood. Nice. Okay. FPL themed one. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I think that's just play, isn't it? You've got to just ride the price rises out over the next few weeks. Well, over this week, sorry, should I say. Ride them out, see where we're at in terms of it. Brentford or Bournemouth long-term defence. Brentford are terrible defensively, so I'd rather invest in Bournemouth defenders. Space Boy, I think I've answered this question already, but my two would probably be Clivert and Semenyo are my favourite two. Everybody outside of that I probably wouldn't really give any sort of consideration to. That's just my opinion anyway. But yeah, that's kind of where I sit on that one. Shaking hands with the milkman. That is a new one. I've never heard that one, but I like that. Shaking hands with the milkman is an absolutely brilliant one. The white goldfish, I think, has won it. Shaking hands with the milkman. That is a brilliant one. I'm a big fan of that one. That's a great one. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. We'll probably stay live for like 10 more minutes, something like that. Like I said, there will be a video dropping in a little bit discussing, I think it's the FPL Experts video is dropping tonight. Then we'll have the Transfer Targets video go out post my, post the Chelsea game tomorrow, talking about my transfer plans for the upcoming game weeks and stuff like that. Of course, as well, the pinned comment is my link to my second channel if you want to go and check that one out as well. There will be a video dropping on Tuesday for that one. So feel free to head over to that channel as well if you don't already. Hit subscribe as well. Some great content on there already. My mum shook hands with the milkman. Probably why I'm ginger. Brilliant. Yeah, I think for Palmer, I'd probably keep him for the next few weeks. Purely down to the fact of these fixtures coming up here. That as a back-to-back is terrifying. 27 as well, I do feel like he is the best captain option. We've still got to wait and see him play first. There's still the small chance as well that he doubles in 25, so keep him for now. I'd say the triple captain people are the winners so far at the moment. Especially if Salah scores another, I reckon they're ahead. It's then if Liverpool get the double next week where we maybe could pull it back. I'm probably going to hold Pickford till my wild card. Then just see which teams are potentially going to double in 33 on that wild card. Should I sell Gordon? If yes, whom to? I mean, City look pretty woeful today, but Brian Mbeumo is about to go on a pretty decent run. Rodgers could double. Son, if you've got the capabilities to go up to it. Kulusevski, if they double. Alex Iwobi could also double. Kluivert, Semenyo. And Mbeumo to Foden is a really odd one. I would not be doing that. I wildcarded, and as you can suspect, I scored 63. Had I not wildcard, I would have scored 112. Weird week to wildcard, to be fair, mate. Weird week. Why are you moving to Moyes this week? You probably want to move to somebody else. Oh, you're moving off Moyes, I'm guessing. Let's wait and see on the doubles. If Villa get the double, then I would go Rodgers. If they don't, more towards Kluivert. Yeah, Timber could be a nice easy way into that Arsenal defence. Same with Raya as well. Will we know before 29 what the 34 blanks will be? I think it depends on the FA Cup results. It depends on the FA Cup results. So yeah, that's pretty much just what we're waiting for now, FA Cup results. That's it, just FA Cup results to see what happens. Right, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, I'm going to go and film a video after this one. I don't want to completely kill off my voice. There will be a video dropping extremely soon as well on the channel, so please feel free to go and support that one as well. Head over to the second channel as well. More content coming out on that on Tuesday. There might also be a video next week if I can secure some tickets for something. But obviously, you'll have to wait and see what that one will be. Obviously, I think me and Tom, Golden Goal, are planning maybe doing a live as well. FPL have a beer as well. I think we're doing a live stream this week. So it's probably going to be more lives than videos you'll see me on this week. So hopefully, I see you around for some of those. And yeah, enjoy the Chelsea game. And hopefully, we can finish on a bit of a decent green arrow. But yeah, I will see you very soon, guys. Like I said, best of luck for the remaining games in Game Week 24.